Namaskar to each of you. So come and settle into your seat. Um, Choose a seat that feels like it can be a home for you in the next bit of time. And just a reminder, full permission to change your seat at any moment. You don't have to suffer in your seat. It's okay to let go of what is or what you think is best and then settle into something else that's asking to arrive in this moment. So, whatever asana you find yourself in this moment, just take a few breaths here to settle into whatever is. So, coming into the seat, into this moment, and arriving into what is as it is within you. Not trying to change anything or do anything, but just arriving, just noticing. Oftentimes, if we aspire towards presence, we need to continuously not only practice being here and now, but practice releasing what just was, whether it was a moment ago, a millisecond ago, or last week. So, how can you arrive moment by moment into what is right here, right now, and very gently practicing this art of letting go, of releasing, of letting the attachments to whatever was or whatever you thought it should be, but just letting them dissipate. And as you feel ready, drawing your hands into Anjali Mudra and pausing here, pausing and creating a sankalpa for yourself for this morning practice, but any time you go to practice or throughout your day to hold you in the days to come. Create a sankalpa, a spiritual resolution or intention that can support you in letting go of what was, what you think it should be, how you think it should be, and arriving into now. Because when we arrive into now, we can actually receive a lot of clarity and a lot of guidance from within around, all right, this needs to be, totally let go of. This needs to be destroyed even. And this needs to be birthed. This needs to be created, whatever the this is. So settling, hands to your heart, slight bow of your brain to your heart. Pause to feel and to allow a sankalpa to arise. And it could be any kind of positive I am statement that allows you to arrive closer to the truth of presence, of the essence of self. So, whatever it is that comes to you, go ahead and repeat it to yourself with clarity 3 times. And this sankalpa, this spiritual resolution or intention, can stay with you. And you can always center yourself into now by calling upon that intention. And let's chant Om 3 times together. So follow a nice long exhale all the way to empty. And inhaling. as you feel ready, releasing your hands, letting your head float up. And we will begin with Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. You'll use your right hand and you'll take it into Vishnu Mudra. So thumb up, pointer middle down, ring and pinky up. Now, keep your spine nice and spacious. So ground down through your two sitting bones. Draw a very gentle Mula Bandha up, belly pit in and up, and see if you can slide up through your spine, but let your brain rest down. Don't harden and reach up with your brain. Let your brain rest. Keep your head in the center, bringing your hand to your head. You'll go ahead and start with your fingers up at the bridge of your nose. You can hold your elbow or rest your elbow on a couple blocks, but do keep your head centered, tongue and jaw relaxed. And as you're ready, nice long exhale through both nostrils. Use your thumb to then close off the right. Inhale deeply through the left. Block the left, pause and hold a moment. And exhale long through the right. Inhaling through the right. Block, pause, hold, and long exhale through the left. So we're focusing a little bit more on the exhale to help body, mind, soul let go, release, so that we can be present to each moment as it is born and as it unfolds. Inhaling left. Block, pause, hold. Exhaling right. Try to really soften into it. Inhaling right. Block, pause, and hold. Exhaling left. Again, without causing any strain, lengthen your exhale a little bit more. Inhaling through the left. Block, pause, hold. And long exhaling right. Inhaling right. Block, pause, hold. Exhaling left. Soften shoulders, tongue, jaw. Inhaling left. Block, pause, hold. Exhaling right. Inhaling right. Block, retain a moment. And exhale left. One last round just like this. Inhaling left. Block the nostril, pause and hold. Long exhale right. Inhaling right. Block the nostril, pause and hold. And long exhale left. Now just release your arm for a moment and take a normal, easy breath. You're going to practice 5 more rounds on your own. And I invite you to, again, really give yourself to that long exhale and to pause, to have a retention. So a little kumbhaka after the rechaka. All right, so 5 more rounds on your own. Lengthen both the in and out breath and pause for a moment with both, but really give your presence to a long exhale and to the pause, the retention or the kumbhaka after that exhale. Okay, so 5 more, your own pace. Let it be as slow and deep as you can possibly allow it to be. have finished your last round, just go ahead and release the hand mudra, release both hands, and just take some normal, easy recovery breathing. And notice what you feel. Notice what the effects of that practice are. And be with it. Again, not trying to judge it or change it or do something about it, but just simply bearing witness to what's going on in your body now, what's going on in your mind, what's going on in your emotions. We'll move into Kapalabhati, the skull shining breath. So this one has a rapid pumping of the breathing diaphragm. It's a forceful exhalation and an easy natural return of the inhale. Now you could do just one or three of these, especially if it's new for you, especially if you have any eye diseases, headaches, migraines, asthma, you'll want to try one of these and then let it go, or none at all. Okay, so if you do have any active eye diseases or really active asthma, I would say just let this one go and instead just allow your awareness to rest on the lengthening of the exhale. So you'll just sit with easy breaths and you'll watch and be with the longer exhaling breath. And if you'd like, for this first round, you can keep your hands down or you can keep your arms raised, and you can take Gyan Mudra, so touching the thumb and index fingers together. All right, so tongue really relaxed, jaw parted. And again, it is a rapid pumping. It's not a breath of fire in the belly. It's really up higher. It's in the solar plexus in your breathing diaphragm. Okay, so as you're ready, either just sitting and watching the exhale or 1 to 30 pumping exhalations. Hands down or arms raised to help you feel a little bit more lightness and levity. Arms down to help you feel more grounded as you're ready. Letting the first round go, normal, easy recovery breathing. And softening, re-softening, letting go of each round of any practice after you've stopped engaging with it, so you can be present to the next round. And moving into the second round, Kapalabhati, again, hands down in Gyan Mudra, arms raised, your choice. And letting that second round go, making any little micro movements that are helpful in letting it go. And we'll move into the third and final round, Kapalabhati, skull shining breath. If you'd like, it can be sweet to visualize, imagine thoughts just getting washed right on out through the over churning, over spinning mind, so that instead guidance can come from within, from that deeper wisdom voice, rather than the thought waves churning and spinning and circling. So as you're ready, last round, Kapalabhati. And as you're ready, letting that round go. And letting Kapalabhati go, the skull shining breath, letting it go. Easy, simple recovery breathing. And moving in now to Agni Saradalti. You can do this one in your seat. You can do it in hands and knees. You can also do it standing and leaning into your thighs. So on this one, we inhale, we exhale, we keep the breath held out. We release all the soft tissues of the low and mid abdomen. And then with them released, with the breath held out, you pull your belly in, let it go, pull it in, let it go. So it can be a fanning, it could be an undulating, it could be a rolling, whatever is accessible to you. So if you are on the first couple days of bleeding, if you're pregnant, if you have undiagnosed abdominal organ diseases, then you might want to either only try 3 of these very softly and gently, or you might practice as an alternative, just letting everything go. So especially if there's a diagnosis, a pregnancy, or the first 2 days of bleeding, you'll just really let go. Oh, and immediate postpartum. Okay, you have to wait at least 4 weeks, especially up to 6 weeks if there is a cesarean. So letting everything go and really practicing the art of releasing all the soft tissues of the belly and just breathing slow and deep into your belly instead of doing the pumping. So that's a great alternative. All right. So this first round, again, 1 to 30. Those of you who've been doing all these practices for a while, you can go up to 60. As you're ready, receive the gift of a nice big full inhale. Exhale all your breath out. Lean forward, either in your seat or on hands and knees or standing up. Yield and push your hands into the earth. Keep the breath held out. And as many times as it's comfortable, pumping, rolling, or undulating, or doing the alternative of just slow, deep breathing. Releasing, easy, normal recovery breathing. Very important. The recovery breaths are just as important as the practice that you're engaging in. And as you're ready, we'll go into the second round. If you'd like, you can invite a gentle Mula Bandha to join you for this second round, helping to bring a little containment through the bottom of your vessel, your sacred body. As you're ready, big full inhale. Exhaling all the way to empty and rolling, pumping, fanning. Coming upright, letting it go. Easy breaths, noticing what is. And then moving into the last round. Remember to really soften through your belly and let everything go. And that will enable you to feel the fluidity and the pumping. And especially, this is a fire washing breath. That's what Agni Saradalti is, fire washing breath. So the seat of fire living in the center of your small intestine, right in your guts in there. And you're really fanning and pumping the fires. And this is the fanning and the pumping of fire, not only for your digestive and immune health, but also to ignite the spiritual aspiration inside of us. So as you're ready, Inhaling and exhaling all the way to empty. And coming up right, normal, easy breathing. And letting it go. As you let it go, you notice. You notice what's in the space within you from engaging in Agni Saradhati. And the last of these 4 purifications that we do before we do a little bit of japa and then seated silent meditation is Ashwini Mudra. So this is the horse seal. So using your inner and outer anal sphincter muscle. This is the muscle you use to hold in a bowel movement if you're in a long car ride, or you hold in gas if it's just not the right time to let it out. Okay, so on this one, we have a big inhale, we hold it at the top, and the anal sphincter muscle softly, spiralically does this squeeze release. And it's not just squeeze, let it go, squeeze, let it go. It's this spiralic pumping upward, helping to awaken the pelvic floor, helping to awaken that Kundalini Shakti that's rising up and down your spine with every breath you breathe, and to kind of enliven that earth and awakened earth energy in the pelvic floor. All right. So, and again, no gripping, spiralic, soft, squeeze release. So exhale your breath and receive a full inhale. Hold it at the top and 1 to 30 times. As soon as you need to, exhale. Normal, easy breath. And letting it go. On the second round, pay extra attention to softening through the upper body. So skin that wraps your face, jaw, tongue, neck, shoulders. And as you're ready, go ahead and begin the second round. Full inhale, retain it, hold it at the top, and spiralic, soft, squeeze, release. As you're ready, letting it go. So you let it go as soon as you know you need air to breathe. You don't wait. You don't wait till you get, edgy and agitated. You go way before that. Easy recovery breaths. And we'll do one last round as you're ready. Receiving a full gift of the inhale, retaining it, holding it at the top, and spiralic squeeze and release. And when you're ready to let it go, do let it go. Normal, easy recovery breathing, sitting in that space that is as it is when you let this go. Good. So if you have a mala to use, you'll go ahead and grab it. Maybe it's already on you. If you don't have one, no worries. I'll help keep count. We're going to practice today the mantra to Kali. There's a lot of different mantras to Kali. And Kali is an aspect of the Divine Mother who is known for her ferocity and her compassion. And chanting to Kali and invoking that energy of her, and not just her as a being that's outside of you, but her as she exists as you, inside of you, can be really helpful when you're in a process of knowing what needs to be destroyed, taken apart, fully letting go of, so that you may arrive into clarity of truth, into a place of love, into a place of right action. All right. So we call upon Kali to help and, yeah, slice the heads off of whatever is false so that truth can be born, love can be born, equality, justice can be born. So there's many different ways to chant to Kali. We'll do the mantra that is Om Kleem Maha Kaliyai Namaha. And we end with the sound in Kleem rather than the NG because we're going into the sound of Maha. So Kleem or Kling is the bija, the seed sound for Kali. And I'm choosing to use the Maha before the Kali because Maha means the great. And I love that word. I love it in Sanskrit and in English, like the great Kali, not just Kali, but the great, right? The big, great, grand, because many of us are experiencing life in such a way where we need a grand shift. We need something huge to change personally and globally. And that invoking of Maha Kali helps to bring about that. Let's really destroy what is false. Let's really destroy what is unjust. Let's really destroy what is that of the opposite of love and compassion, so that we can allow truth to be born, love to be born, justice to be born. Okay, so we'll do the first 27 out loud, and then you'll continue on your own silently through the rest of the mala, or I'll just let you know when we've reached the end. So I'll just give you again one more example of how it is. Om Kleem Maha Kaliyai Namaha. Like that. All right, so let's go ahead and begin. Begin at the top bead. It's the middle bead or the guru bead, depending on what tradition you're looking at it from. But that little extra bead up at the top, you start there. As you're ready, inhaling. Om Kleem Maha Kaliyai Namaha. 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 Om Kleem Klim Maha Kali Namaha. Om 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 Klim Maha Kali Namaha. Keep going silently within your own inner self. Whenever you have completed the mala, or if you are complete, and everyone goes at different paces, some slower, some faster, but whenever you are complete, you're going to let the mantra go. And that is such an important part of the practice, just like with the pranayama, letting the mantra go and sitting in the space where you can still feel the vibration, the gift, the offering, the bhav of the mantra, but you're no longer actively with it. And just softening yourself without collapsing. Soften into your breath and let the gentle rise and fall of your in and out breath hold you, keep you, center you. In the spirit of Maha Kali, notice the place in you that is fierce, right? This ferocity towards being disciplined with yourself, bringing your awareness back to your breath if you get distracted by thoughts or sensations in your body. And the truth is thoughts or sensations are not distractions, they're gifts. So the fierceness in you has the ability to discern, oh, this is not a distraction. This is just an experience of my humanity. And now choosing to have discipline to bring your awareness back into the rise and fall of your breath, as opposed to following the pathway of every single thought or wave of emotion or wave of physical sensation. So you bring yourself back into the breath. And you notice along the way what arises, not as a distraction, but just as your humanity expressing itself. And then you choose with a discerning mind, with the fierceness of commitment, what are you going to pay attention to? Where are you going to rest your awareness? In the spirit of Maha Kali, Rest your awareness within the vibration of compassion, fierce compassion, great, grand compassion. And rest in that great compassion for your own self, for whatever it is you are struggling with, whatever it is you don't like, whatever it is you wish would change. When we can really embody self-compassion, we can truly see others through compassionate eyes. And Maha Kali is just as compassionate as she is fierce. So breathe into the vibration, the essence of compassion, the gentle, loving, kind, accepting grace. The way forward into a more awakened existence, personally and globally, is not through harm. It is through compassion. It is through love. It is through generosity. It is through equality. It is through justice. And it all emanates from the truth of the heart, the truth of unity. So rest your breath, your awareness into the vibrational field of compassion. As we arrive to the end of our practice together this morning, I invite you to recall your sankalpa if you created one at the beginning of your practice. And if you didn't, you are very welcome to create one now. So again, a sankalpa is a spiritual intention or resolution, a kind of positive I am statement to help you return to a deeper, more source place of self. And for today and into the week to come, it can be a sankalpa that helps you to let go of what was and is so that you can be in what is here and now. And of course, you can bring in anything to do with compassion and ferocity, since that is also part of our focus this morning, that gift of Maha Kali. So drawing your hands into Anjali Mudra and feeling what's real for you. Only do what's real for you, what's authentic for you. Repeating a sankalpa 3 times, maybe just pausing for a moment of gratitude or acknowledgement that you've been sitting here for an hour. Maybe it's a prayer, your own personal prayer. So whatever it is, take a moment. And then let's seal our time with a single chant of an Om and 3 chants of Shanti. So exhaling your breath all the way to empty and inhaling to begin. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Thank you, dear ones, for joining together this morning.